still just darkness.
Oh, yeah, this ASMR, darkness ASMR.
Mary isn't here anymore. Partner. I can't remember what's going on.
Where were we going? I think we're going down into the...
Yeah, we're going into that, like, kind of like a bunker.
To where the evil science lab is, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Shuuji, you're coming with me. What was that?
He's like coughing or something.
Yeah, he is not well.
Yeah, he's sickly.
You guys have fun.
We reach M now South Alley. Like the North Road is silent and empty.
It's hard to believe a lab entrance is on a residential street like this. In any case, we should look around.
Even though this is a residential area, the street is completely deserted. There's a manhole. Unlike Kei Miyamachi, this road only has one.
Definitely looks suspicious.
The manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one at Kei Miyamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about the underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would at least.
A reasonable conclusion. I assume all info on this place is being concealed by someone.
It'd be trouble if it were made public, huh? Then it's people who used to be involved.
Yes, some are still alive today. A certain city representative used to be my grandfather's colleague. The Kujos may not be innocent either.
Were they involved somehow?
Oh, you don't know? After the war, the Kujo head was prohibited from public service. It was because he assisted the army in some manner.
So he could have been involved with the lab.
If I had to make a guess. Manhole's a Pandora's box for any dignitary with a damaged reputation. I wonder what secrets we'll find.
Still, you know a lot about it, considering.
I'm interested in the lab myself, though not as much as Hiroo is. I've already done some research.
But this being such an important secret place, is it a little too easy to get into?
True. They're not guarding it. It could have originally been locked or bolted shut somehow. This Miss Zhu might have done away with the restraints.
When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. Ugh, it smells familiar. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here too.
This reminds me of when I was a kid. Keep going, Ashiki.
Daimon and I descend into a dark world hidden beneath H City. What awaits us down in that darkness? Will we find a truth where we're seeking? Or a hell smeared with blood? stuff that greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at Keimiamachi. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating, stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected.
This is not a place someone with bad lungs like me should be. And is that an army song? Hearing that, I feel worse.
It's been 50 years, so there's no way radio or phonograph is still playing. Something supernatural has to be at work. It's so easy to fall back, blame things on the supernatural now. Gotten too used to this occult world.
I see. I don't have any spiritual powers, so that kind of thing is beyond me. Say so, and I'll believe you.
There are pitch black stains. Is this blood?
Seems so. Still, there's entirely too much of it. It's like a blood bag burst.
But doesn't that other thing bother you too?
Of course it bothers me. Imagine we're on the same page.
It's like something was posted here. There's a clearly defined clean space on the wall, as if something had been there. It looks like a void being sprayed with blood because something was originally posted here.
Some kind of poster or bulletin? Unfortunately, no way to know.
The stains seem to be old blood. It crackles and breaks off into flakes when I rub my fingers over it. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. The dry blood is blackened on the floor. It's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. Just like, this is a dead end. Oh, whoops.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do yours instead.
This looks like there's only a wall ahead, but... a breeze? I feel a draft coming in from us. All that's there is a wall. The air in this room is musty. At first glance, I would say it's part of a medical facility.
It looks like an operating room. The smell must be... Oh, there it is. Cheeky, sorry. Could you shine the light over there?
I shine a flashlight as directed. I find a corpse. Daimon crouches down and begins to study it.
Whoa, it's pretty old. Might be better off having an archaeologist or anthropologist look at this.
Daimon skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again.
The corpse is odd. Extremely odd. Cervical vertebrae is severed. Cuts in this. Kind of small bladed object did it most likely. But it clearly wasn't cut with a surgical tool. Can't even imagine why anyone would do something so cruel.
The head was severed with a tool, huh?
Too old. Corpse isn't enough. Should have left behind records. Might be wise to search the room.
Yeah, good idea. There's a cabinet with a glass door. I open it and search inside. I find a notebook titled Researcher Records and a small gun. The notes have deteriorated, but I can just make out what they say. 70th next experiment. Ashura statue. Male body and female head. Success. Then, in natural phenomenon, spirits. Frequent hard, continue experiments. That's all it said. Got research records too and palm pistol.
Seems to be a record of the experiments performed here. How fascinating.
Nothing's inside a metal cabinet. It's a rusted, filing cabinet. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies up and blocks my vision. A notebook with a black cover is left inside. Got experimental unit correspondence code. It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it said, Kannon, weapons code name. Heavenly Buddha, project's code name. So, human heads used as material. Looks like Waban code. It's similar to Morse. So it's been a number of years since this person died. The dry skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. Must have been cut with some kind of tool. When I step in view of the iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise. Our presence is approaching. There's an incessant beeping like from a telegraph. I freeze in place. The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. The sequence just keeps repeating. This code, what in the world does it mean? I hear a quiet voice. Point 2. The beeping suddenly stops.
Seriously? Amazing. Real supernatural event.
Daimon seems pleased. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm sure this happened again, but there's no need to tell him that.
Is it safe now?
Yeah. Probably.
Then let's keep moving.
Set up the same way as the operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments.
Hope there are experiment notes. Now let's get searching.
Open the wide mesh door and peek inside, but I don't see anything. I got to close the door and see paper stuck to the back side. Found a worn-out talisman. When I picked up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. This metal cabinet. I search the ones that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. The letters in the notebook are faded, but I can still read them. The experiment miraculously succeeds. This divine protection. The ore statue ornated from H shrine, created by line statue markers. Using chisel donated by same family. Severed head. Tool together becomes the key. Finally, our dearest wish. There's nothing else written. Got Research Records 1, projectile short sword.
Mentions a chisel. Does it mean those used for sculpting?
Yeah, most likely.
It's hard to believe, but did they actually use that? Sever the heads? Unbelievable. Something like that.
It's a cabinet with a glass door. I open it and search around. I found bells attached to a handle and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal Vat Management Record. I flip the cover open. Suppose 200 super dimension, suddenly iron door half spiritualized. Hypothesize. Focus mystical forces. Need sacred object to erase. Safety valve release code. Daimon. There's nothing else written. Got Kagura's Suzu bells. Disposal vat management record. What in the world are those notes going on about? Disposal, half spiritualization. I don't understand half of these words. Plus, those bells I found don't fit this place at all. Close the notebook, put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Huh? It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair. It glitters pale gold in the light. What? The mark starts sucking out my blood. I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair, as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that this moment, no, it's here, this place. I've been taken here before. I've been here before. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else. That's my own voice. as I thought, is here. The words pour out from deep inside, have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine, words and feelings that I couldn't possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. Felt weird when standing in front of the wall.
Shiki? What's this all of a sudden?
The instant Daimon speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remember something important.
Are you honestly alright? Those were some rather odd mumbles.
I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. For better or for worse, Daimon didn't clearly hear what I was saying. Still, though, that voice. Could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw that golden hair. Maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. Expose the vat beyond the wall. The voice said to find that. We're going north at the intersection and an outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that!
Huh? What? You seeing odd things again?
You can't see it?
Unfortunately, no.
Looks like Daimon can't see the door. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with spiritual. I touch it with a tool that honors the gods. The flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods? I take out the Kagura Suzu bell. Is just touching it okay? No, have to. Strange words spilled from my lips again. It's the priestess tool. If a man displays spiritual power, be destroyed, so touch it silently. I'll have his questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bellows to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Next instant, the door physically appears.
What? Wait, I'm not hallucinating, am I? I'm completely shocked. What magic did you conjure to do this?
It just felt like it was the right thing to do. But I stared at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that. The disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Push open the iron door and we head inside.
amazing.
On the other side of the door is a large, empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Something's on the ground. Looks like a sword.
Like a sword?
Oh, whoops. Damn it.
Okay.
Got rusted army sword. I take what Daimon picked up. I shine a flashlight around the area. Are those heads of Buddha statues? Kind of just scattered around. This might be a garbage dump. Just then. Huh? A sound echoes off of something heavy moving, and suddenly the room's lit with a pale light.
I have a rather bad feeling.
Let's get out of here for now. I tried to open the door to get out, but... What? It's locked!
Possible.
A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I ever wanted to do. It quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore.
There's water underground? Let's get out of here. Die of hypothermia.
I have to remember. What is written in those documents about the disposal vat? Also near me are those Buddha heads. I touched the diamond art hat back head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down into a drain. Whoa!
It's pulling us in.
When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. This is an empty section of underground shelter. Looks like we're drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sign of relief. Then I remember Daimon. That's right. Where's Daimon?
No need to be so worried.
Oh.
Oh.
So it's you. It's been a while, sneaky intruder.
It's that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. I tried to ask him about Daimon, but... my jaw's nearly locked. My voice is gone.
Don't try to talk just yet. Water here comes straight from the T Mountain Range. Deadly cold. Been immersed in it for near an hour. You'll be slurring your words for a while. Relax. Your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to?
I noticed I groaned. The old man's face brightens like the sun.
Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything. Man, I'm pretty darn hungry.
The man eyes me, his smile sharp. We get in the car, even though it's the wrong season for it. I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop us shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man...
Whew, it's hot. Can I open a window?
He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Daimon shudders.
You can see us shivering, can't you? Selfish can you get?
It's an honest question. It probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stops chattering. The man's name is Banshee Itou. That's how he introduced himself. But that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell, like freshly baked bread. This kind of cheers me up. Or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. So, Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me?
Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food.
I shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough.
Wait, it should be my question. What were you two doing down there?
It's a long story. I summarize everything we know about spirits and the mark until we catch up to when we meet them in the underground shelter.
That's how it is, huh?
He nods vigorously to himself.
I wonder if you truly...
I wonder if you truly understand, old man.
Daimon's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively.
Of course I do. What do you think I am? Terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter. And you guys are wrapped in it now.
His story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there?
I said I'm not talking about that yet. I was born to a noble family. I've always had the ability to see things others can't. Take my name, Banshee Itou, on it, so you can trust me. Terrible grudge swirling there. Got swept up in.
He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, oh noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us? How do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish.
That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have the answer. Gotta find that.
The center?
That swirling grudge and that spirit thing. That what you called it?
The birth of the spirit, the heart of the what's
Birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse. Something like that should be left with that swirling grudge. Look for that. I'm sure then.
He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he run out of batteries. Then what? What will happen? The black guy simply goes on forever before Banshee eyes.
What do you think this is? Daimon?
I think it's Diamond.
Oh, that reminds me, Yashiki.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the oh was a little.
Yeah, you're right. Banshee
different,
calls
right?
out as soon as we enter the garage.
Take this. Just a little symbol of our friendship.
The underground shelter key. Is this the key for the underground shelter?
Mm-hmm. I found it when I was popping in and out from that place. I held on to it. I'll lend it to you for now.
He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Hiroo walks up to us.
Oh, welcome back. Learn anything?
Diamond butts in before I can speak.
Wait a second. You're not really considering. You haven't fallen for that suspicious old man's story, have you? Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Yashiki. You believe me, right?
Of course.
That's my good pal Yashiki for you. Well, I suppose if you're fine with it, then I won't worry about it.
Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief. Can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something.
Whoa, food!
Banshee bolts out the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Hiroo gives me an exasperated look.
Mr. Yashiki, you've got a crazy one on your hands this time.
Everyone's a little crazy.
Some more than others. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns.
This is so good!
The epitome of hunger. He greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. That was enough for 10 people. He devours all of it, and reminded of a high-powered vacuum cleaner.
Excellent! I haven't been this full in forever. Glad to hear. Mind answering some questions? How are you down in that shelter? Well, that's an easy one. Because it's my home.
What?
Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. Not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain. No damn brats messing with me. But gets a mite cold in winter. Meat cold.
I don't know how to respond to that. Here in Diamond seems to be the same.
It's a paradise for me because no one knows about it. So a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter. I don't like stirring up trouble. So I just stayed away.
That must have been Zukawa.
And this is my thought as well.
That was a month ago. figured she must have up and left, so I went back. Now there's something stranger.
Which was...
Damn walking Buddha statue! I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar.
Banshee removes his scarf, revealing the mark on his neck.
You may not believe this, but statue gave you that scar. I figured. I was a Kannon soldier, after all. Kannon soldier? How do you know that name? Some document I saw had it. There was no plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. Heavenly Buddha Project weapon.
Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane.
Now, Hero. Calm down. Those documents that you found, still around? Nope. I burnt them for warmth. Had a delicious roasted potato, too. How could you?
Let me take your own advice, Dr. Daimon. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than this strange old man's.
It's fine. My noggin works different from most people's. Got it all memorized.
As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project.
Heavenly Buddha Project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. They built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the Kannon soldier thing, they did test on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something, somewhere.
There must be H shrine.
They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statues with spiritual power. There was a monk from Tea Mountain. Spiritual treasures from all over. But nobody thought anything actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least, it was supposed to be. But one day, statues started moving. Went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. Bloodstains and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red, bite-like marks on them. I think went and wrecked the place. Then stopped. Never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. That's about everything it said.
Hiroo and Daimon are as white as a sheet. I probably am too.
It's a hard story to believe. He has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth.
What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible.
How do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue he saw was the Kannon soldier. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. Might be the cause of mine and Hiroo's marks. What if you flip that, though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the Kannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But when it started up again, you got them because you're their descendants. That's true. And the children inherited their parents' fate.
Hiroo can't seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You say the Kannon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago. But why?
I think it was... some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something.
So you have no idea. It's the most important part. Try to remember.
It's not that easy, son. Mark might have made me forget.
Taking his age into account, it's more likely he's just completely slipped his mind.
Seems we must defeat the Kannon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own. We can't be of more help. Don't pro at this, Yashiki. We'll be relying on you.
I don't have spiritual powers on anything.
You've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived.
Now that he said it, I guess he's right. I've been hearing that mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down at shelter.
So, what are you folks gonna do now?
Good question. Let's investigate the project in the shelter. I feel like that'll be the key to the mark.
I guess we're going back in then.
Hiroo's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock.
We all share the same fate. Too late to try to run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need that to stop the Kannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me.
What are you going to do then?
I'm full now, so I was gonna go take a nap in that park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier.
Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away?
Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. I was really about to run after eating.
Run where?
To the park. And sleep.
You come with me.
Just get that thing out of your house, huh?
I thought he was going to stay here like, oh, nice bed.
Yeah.
Like, take over the joint. I already ate 10 people's worth of food.